in virgin Missouri oak barrels sourced from the esteemed Ozark Forest.
Dang. Esteemed.
Kind of like a university.
Is there any connection?
Yep. It's very esteemed.
Welcome to episode 176 of the Mashup, the shortest bourbon conversation you're going to hear all week long. We're your hosts, Stephen, Kenny, and Anthony. Hello, everyone.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, happy short Tuesday.
Short Tuesday.
Very short.
Shorties.
This is going to be massively short.
I'm excited, though.
Why is that?
These are on two different levels, two different bourbons, two different ryes, two different whiskeys, two different... I guess you say whiskeys is the right word.
That's right, whiskeys.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to jump in.
All right, first one we have tonight is
Old Louisville.
Oh man, I can't wait to try this.
Old
Rye
Louisville.
Batch 2.
Holy mackerel. So Old Louisville Rye Batch 2. Is that 100% rye? Is that where that works?
So the Old Louisville Rye Batch 2, I got this bottle from Amin himself.
All right.
Nice.
I messaged him. He said this has been released only to Texas and DC.
Oh, nice.
So the Rye Batch 1 came out a year ago.
It's been a while, yeah.
This is Batch 2.
Why does something called Old Louisville and it's only released in Texas and DC? Do you think it'd be released in Kentucky?
He must be trying to work those markets. He must have a good following in those markets.
Don't forget about home.
There you go.
I fell in love with Batch 1 rye.
Okay.
It was $150.
Right.
After I tasted it, I bought 3 or 4 more, even at $150.
Okay.
This new Batch 2 is everywhere for $99.
Okay. All right.
So I'm looking forward to this to see if it is really good, like how the Batch 1 was.
Okay.
But their rye is very unique. It is a 51% rye.
Ooh.
So barely legal. Mm-hmm. And 49% malted barley.
Oh, that's what I was remembering.
You know I love my malted barley.
Yes,
you know I
do,
love
sir.
that.
Wow.
So that is one of the ones tonight. Do you want to hit that first? You want to go in the second bottle real quick, or what do you want to do there? We'll go either
Sure.
way.
You know what? Actually, just tell us about the second bottle, and then we can taste them both and talk about
So
them.
second bottle is Redbreast
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Missouri Oak.
What?
What is with Missouri? Like
Wait,
what?
Yeah.
That's Ireland. What are we doing with Missouri?
Like Missouri in the Midwest, like Ben Holiday, Missouri, or what?
You got it, man. So
Holy
this
cow.
is Redbreast, which I love my Irish whiskey in the last couple of years. Been loving on that.
Right.
This is finished for 10 months in virgin Missouri oak barrels sourced from the esteemed Ozark Forest.
Dang. Esteemed.
Esteemed, kind of like a university.
is there any
Yeah, there you
connection?
go. Yep. It's very esteemed.
Yep, I believe that a really nice TV show filmed in the Ozarks.
What's it called?
Hanging on, I'm drawing a blank. Jason Bateman's in it.
There you go.
And the chick that looks like Justin Bieber's haircut with the little ramen noodle on her head. Hang on. That little blonde-haired, redhead, that little blonde-haired
is it
redneck
called
chick.
the
Is it called Ozark?
It's called the
Oh, it is called Ozark. There we go. Boom.
Are you kidding me?
Hey. So we
Yes.
Ozark. There you go.
Greatest of all time.
Dude, I love that show. Watch it. I'm caught up. So anyway, it's Irish, this Redbreast.
Yes.
They had the Kentucky Oak a couple years ago.
Okay.
I tasted it, thought it was okay, didn't love it.
Okay.
I'm interested to try this Missouri Oak and see what it's like.
All right. Me too. So I don't even remember what glass was which.
The right glass is the rye.
Okay.
So let's hit the Old Louisville Rye first.
I should be able to tell rye from Redbreast Missouri Oak.
I don't know, man. I've sipped it before.
Uh-oh. Watch out for this guy.
He couldn't tell Pepsi from Sprite the other day. Do you know that, Steven?
It was clear Pepsi. It
Pepsi's
was clear
garbage,
Pepsi,
so
yeah.
we know that.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what.
But I fell in love with that 5149 mash bill.
It's very sweet. And it's sweet. It's a malty sweetness, so that 49% malt is really showing through. But
I get dank out of it.
yeah, it's danky.
Yeah.
Yeah, very dank rye.
That's from the barley, I would assume, right?
Yeah, because it's not finished.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't finished in it isn't finished in toasted or Miz or Armagnac or cognac or anything.
It's a nice sipper.
Wow.
It's a lot of good.
Gosh, that's good.
A lot of good sweetness. The finish is lasting. The spice profile shows up on the back end. I mean, it is. It's nice.
For any of our listeners, this is MGP.
Okay.
So it is a 51% rye, 49% malted barley MGP mash. I need to check with Amin. That might be a discontinued mash bill from them too.
Well, I know that your bourbon.
I know that my 5149 bourbon is
5149
discontinued.
bourbon. That's,
Right.
Yeah, but this actually strikes similar kind of chord to me, that it's got like that character to it.
So the finish is what? The dankness is the mid palate. Mm-hmm. And then I guess the heat a little bit is in the back palate.
Mm-hmm. That's the rye, man. To me, that's all the rye spice showing up on the back palate, like massively.
This really does change front, middle, back though.
Yeah, it does. And it's a long finish. That's a very nice.
It is a long finish.
Yeah, it's a long finish.
Like I was able to pick it out. And
Yeah.
Okay. So full disclosure.
Yes.
Amin gave me this bottle probably 2 months ago. He was in town. He was coming by. He came by P-Rats.
Okay.
And literally dropped me off this bottle and something else.
Was he getting a really expensive dishwasher?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in town for something.
Just joking.
So I tasted this once before, but when I tasted it, I was like, man, I don't know about this for 150. Because honestly, I like the batch one a little bit better.
Right.
This is awesome. And now that I know it's $99, holy crap.
Right. Well, you think Amin's kind of like figuring out the market and everything, because like he produces great whiskey, said everything nice about him and much deserved. Like, I think it's also about what his products, where they're going to perform well, like that kind of thing. And I think that people still need to find out about Old Louisville. I don't feel like they have the saturation, and people probably are like, what are these guys talking about? We joke a lot about your Old Louisville pick, but
what market is it in?
You said DC, and
there are multiple markets now. I know I've seen people talk about them in Florida, I thought.
Okay.
Somewhere else. But no, they're getting bigger distribution. But it's like we talked about before. I mean, this is MGP.
Right.
So it's like, who do you want to support?
Right.
But Amin
what's the
typically
proof on
doesn't.
this?
118.
Oh, that's good.
But Amin does not usually put something in a bottle unless it's actually really
Right.
good.
Yeah.
That's where he doesn't just throw something out just to be throwing something out.
Right. No, I think he's doing a good job. That's delicious.
Let's go to the Redbreast.
Okay. Sounds good.
Now, the Redbreast is,
Probably expensive, huh?
I have 2 bottles of it.
Okay.
I got one for $189 and one for $219.
Okay.
$199, $209 seems to be the retail.
What's the proof on this? Because
101.
okay.
And since it is Redbreast, it's 100% barley. It's like 50% regular barley, 50% malted barley. And this is finished.
It's got a fun nose.
Really unique nose.
This is finished in Jason Bateman barrels.
Ozark.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. I love it.
I smell money.
Dang, can't believe I forgot the name of the show was Ozark.
I said
That's
Ozark.
hilarious.
I said Ozark, and you're like
I know.
joking around.
I'm curious on this one, man, because I did not love the Kentucky Oak. I thought the Kentucky Oak one was just good. So I'm going to see how this one is.
Well, I like it. It's got a lot of good flavors that are dancing around on the palate. Like a lot of like amplification of like fruit sweetness. But something weird is hitting me on the finish. Like very weird on the finish. It's bothering me a little bit, but not like a ton.
I got like a syrupy on the finish.
Is that what this is?
like a maple syrup or a syrupy on the finish?
That's what it is.
Is that what it is?
Like,
It's a hit.
Are you
So
saying
it's not just sweet or sugar. It's literally syrup.
so you're not saying
Okay.
artificial?
No.
You're just saying like a
true-
really
Right.
concentrated.
Like legit, real
Flavor.
maple syrup, not
Yeah.
a
Syrup?
yeah.
I can scissor.
But I don't find it distracting. The syrup aspect you said. It lingers, but it's not bad.
All right, so now that I drank that, I got to think $200 basically. Mm-hmm. Now keep in mind for the other Redbreast 12-year cask, you're probably $150 to $180 if you get one.
Is all Redbreast expensive?
Yeah.
Yeah. The biggest thing that I'm kind of like interested in is like Redbreast 27 that we've talked a lot about.
Yep.
Big, heavy citrus notes, bold, grapefruit.
Grapefruit.
Crazy
it's
stuff.
unique. I mean, as soon as you touch
unique.
it, you know what it is.
Yeah.
There's no getting around it.
I had Redbreast Lustau.
My brothers liked getting it now.
Right. Did not like Redbreast Lustau, and now I'm like, I'm really on the fence with I like it, but I'm not sure how much I like it for $200. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's my tough part right now.
Yeah.
The pour is great, but it's just at what price is it great?
Right. Exactly. I agree. What do you guys think? You want to do pass, try, buy?
Let's go.
All right, guys. So let's hit the Old Louisville first.
Okay.
So Old Louisville, would you guys pass, try, or buy on this 51% rye, 49% malted barley, 118 proof, non-age stated for $99?
First off, that's a fun mash bill.
Dude, that's
a fun mash bill.
Yes.
I'm going to try it.
Okay.
The dankness was a little much for me. That's a personal thing.
Okay.
So that's probably the only reason I'm going to try it.
Okay. And I'll follow up on that because I'd love to hear what Kenny has to say. I think for me, I am a very strong try for maybe a buy, because here's the thing. If you know your palate and you have tasted a lot of whiskey, you are probably going to want to buy this. If you're just the average drinker and you're like, I'm spending $100 on a bottle of rye, this may kind of upset you a little bit, and not in a bad way, but you're going to try to figure out what that dankness is that you're talking about, which is the malt. The malt comes on heavy. It provides a sweetness, and to me, the back end finishes a rye. I like it. I'm a strong try plus on it. It's a great product, and I can't say enough about it. The only reason I'm not giving it a buy is because $100 is still in the category is still tough.
Well, let's just say this.
Rye.
Let's applaud them for making it $50 less.
Right, I agree.
Yeah,
100%.
let's applaud that.
Yeah, I'm there with that. Yep.
So when I had this initially, like I said, I had a couple months ago, and I was thinking the 150 price point.
Right.
And when I blinded this against batch one, batch one beat this in a blind.
Okay.
So I blinded it, batch one won. So at 150, I would be a try on this. I'm gonna go a little bit off trail from you guys. At $99, I'm a solid buy all day.
Okay.
Because the front is different than the mid, different than the finish.
Right.
And I enjoy that. I think if you're a newer to bourbon person,
right,
you have to buy Old Forester 100 proof rye. That's, that's $25 or less, and it's freaking phenomenal.
Undefeated world champion.
It is, man. But I would say if you blind that against some $150 to $180 MGP ryes that I've had,
oh, I'm sure
it hangs, bro. And it's just $99.
And that's where I have a blind spot. That I'm sure it is.
So I'm a buy on that.
Yep.
Now, what our listeners don't know is I just went and grabbed a blind to pour against you all towards the Redbreast.
Right.
Anthony, I think you liked the blind better than the Missouri Oak.
I did.
Stephen, where were you at?
I liked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the one that I poured you is Redbreast 12-year cask strength.
Okay.
So that's 12-year age stated. This is 116 proof.
Okay.
As compared to the non-age stated 101 proof Missouri Oak.
Okay.
So
what's the price of the cask strength?
So the cask strength, if you can get lucky and find it in some state, you're 99 to 119.
Oh wow!
But that's as if you get lucky, because people are out searching for Blanton's and Eagle Rare and E.H. Taylor. They pass by that. If you look at what you're going to probably have to pay for it,
right?
I'm guessing still maximum 150.
Okay. Whereas
you're going to pay 200, 210 for the Missouri Oak. That is, and I went back and hit both of them back to forth.
Right.
I think the Missouri Oak has a little bit better lingering finish to it.
It does linger.
But I like the front and the mid of the 12-year cask better.
Right.
So where are you at, Anthony?
This is difficult for me because I will own my bias here. I do not know enough about Irish whiskey. I've started to branch out and try more of it. And the fact that when I tried the Lustau and I didn't like it, I feel like Missouri Oaks fall in the same category with me. Like, it's not a bad whiskey, but I'm kind of like a try minus, because when you put the blind out there and it's a Redbreast Cask 12 and it was, to me, I liked it better. I'd probably buy the Redbreast Cask 12 at 110, and then if I bought the Missouri at 200, I'd be kind of upset, I feel like. So that's why I'm a try minus, because it's bad. It's not bad, but it's not, to me, like something I would go seek out after having it tonight. So, yeah, hard for me not to say pass. I would never pass on a good whiskey, and but I was close on this one.
I prefer to go last on this if I can.
Okay. That's fine.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
No, it's going to be a try anyway before the blend.
Okay.
But, I mean, let's just be honest. The price is half as much, and it was just as good. I'm still going to be a try on it because it's still good, but I'm not going to buy it for twice as much that I can pick up the cask for half as much.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
This makes no sense.
Absolutely. That's how I was feeling.
Yeah, so that's I want to go last. I almost went one step down from you guys.
Really?
You're going to go that? Wow.
Based on the 12-year cask strength, almost a pass.
Because of the price or just the
Because of the price. Because of the price.
There you go. Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
So I'm not going to go past because it's still good.
yeah, I'm not upset with that.
So here's the thing. I had two different levels I'm looking at. I'm looking at, okay, this is a $200 bottle.
Right.
So based on a lot of the stuff in the market, based on a lot of stuff in the market, that's $200.
Right.
I would be a solid try on the Redbreast Missouri Oak.
Okay.
If you could pair to just traditional bourbons and ryes that are out there for $200.
Right.
But based on Redbreast 12-year cask strength, I'm gonna pass on this Missouri Oak because the cask strength is just that much better for half the price.
That's dang Irish. The
Oh
Irish.
man.
It's boom with the Irish.
And with that, thanks for listening to this episode. Please like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at The Mashup KY.
Don't forget to visit our partner, bourbonoutfitter.com. Enter code The Mashup for a special discount.
Also,
Head on over to our partner, the Woodwork Collective, at woodworkcollective.shop. Enter code MASHUP for a 15% discount.
let us know your thoughts on this bottle in the comment section. Until next time, keep it neat.